Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Haven't done a video in a little while, just been busy with work and whatnot. But something did catch my eye recently, and I thought I should do a video. I don't have my microphone on, and I was hoping to start the introduction before the fans kick in. So I'm just going to switch it off so you can actually hear me. Right. So why have I done this video today? Because there's been a lot of sponsored reviews around the Vtoman products recently, and I thought, why not purchase one, because they were on special offer. It wasn't a prime sale or anything like that. I think they just got the pricing wrong on their Vtoman 2200 watt jump pack and the 1500 watt hour expansion battery. And yeah, I think it was a little bit of a mistake on their part because they priced it much cheaper than everything else on their website. So I don't really know what happened, but I bought it because it was an extremely good deal. Total capacity between these two was 3096 watt hours, basically 1500 watt hours a piece, and the main unit is a 2200 watt pure sine wave inverter. And Vtoman have been giving these out to everyone. Recently, if you go online, you will notice that there are a lot of sponsored videos on these units, and they all absolutely rave about them. So luckily for everyone watching at home, this isn't a sponsored video, so I can say what I want. And I'm probably shooting myself in the foot, because if Vtoman sees this video, they're not likely to send me any products. And spoiler alert, this is probably going to go back, and I've literally had it about 10 minutes. And the reason why it's going to go back is, I'm going to show you right now, is the fan noise. Now, the safe limit for the human ear is under 60 decibels. Anything over that, it's damaging to your ears. So I did a decibel check on the fans, which come on virtually straight away. So I'm going to switch the charger on now, and we're going to enjoy a moment of silence for a little while, and then the fans are going to kick in on this Vtoman jump pack. And considering it only charges at around about 300 watts with a power brick, think to yourself, you look at things like Bluetti, you can silent charge them, Fozzybot, Aferrite, that's a budget brand, but they're still quiet if you charge them at a lower rate. This thing, my God, you can just see here, it's kind of getting up to about 300 watts. Both the batteries are nearly 100%. I'm going to see if I can top this one off. It's at 99%, but it's showing that it's got no time left. So the BMS kind of thinks it's fully charged. But we're going to listen out for the fans in a minute, and you're going to see if you can still hear me talk. And like I said, I'm not wearing a microphone at the moment, because that would be noise cancelling, and you wouldn't hear the fans on this unit. But the fans come on straight away. It doesn't matter whether you're using the AC or the DC. So if you're charging it or you're discharging it, the fans pretty much come on within a few minutes. And they're just too loud. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I know it's a small unit. These are tiny in comparison. If I was to go and get a Bluetti AC 180 and put it next to it, you can see the difference. I'll go and grab it in a minute so you can actually see the difference in size. So I kind of understand that they've had to keep the fans going all the time, and they have to be quite violent fans. They have to be powerful in order to keep this thing from overheating. I've had smaller units where they've had to do the same kind of thing. But not one single YouTube video, sponsored video, has mentioned about the fans. It is ridiculous. And people have put in the comments, what about the fan noise? Are the fans on all of the time? And the person doing the review basically just said, oh, it's not the fans that are loud, it's the background noise. I've got things running in the background, and that's the noise, blah. But my God, these things are freaking loud, man. Yeah. I mean, I've got some, I've tested 5,000 watt portable generators, my Aferrite, my Sherpa, they were big, 5,000 watt inverters, and they were still not as loud as this little thing. So I'm going to go and get my Bluetti. Right, so the fans have kicked in now, so I hope you can hear me. All right, so this is an AC 180. You can see it's much taller than the other two units, and this can actually be charged silently. I'm not sponsored by Bluetti, and this was actually broke, and it was very difficult to send back to Bluetti, which is the reason why I've got it, because the person couldn't send it back, and I bought it off them. So, but yeah, my God, those fans, how loud! So that's going to be a deal breaker for pretty much everyone out there. So follow along, subscribe. We're going to do loads of testing with this Vtoman 2200 jump pack from Vtoman. It's not a sponsored video, as you can tell, because I've already pretty much slagged off the fans. So yeah, look out for the next video. It's going to be interesting.